Hey everyone, this is Cameron from SpeedCubeShop.com, and today we'll be taking a look at a new release, the MGC Repulsion.
You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it.
So what's funny about this item is it just randomly arrived in the mail one day from YJ with no real details, so I don't know too much about it, but it certainly looks very interesting, so let's go ahead and dive right in. The exterior packaging is very vague, just says MGC Repulsion on the front and the back. Oh, and it looks like that it actually comes with the YJ mini bag to store it, so that's a nice feature. So the one thing I do know about this cube, because when it arrived I asked YJ for whatever details they could give to me, and they did mention that this is a very limited release with only 200 models being mass produced. So right now it's unclear if it will be for sale or not, but we are gonna do our best to get some of that 200 if they aren't already sold out for their China store. So the cube itself really resembles an MGC version 1, just from kind of like first glance. And it looks like it comes with this adjustable cube stand that can break apart into 3 parts, a spare sticker set with the MR logo. We get an accessory box, which presumably has, oh, lots of stuff. So we have springs, a core, magnets in 2 differing sizes, and screws and washers, which is a new feature. So actually there's 3 sizes for these magnets. We have very small ones, kind of middle size, and larger ones. So definitely it will be interesting to see how these all correlate. So let's go ahead and just put this aside for right now. So normally I don't look at these cards, but this actually does show some of the details, looks like, of the puzzle. So I'll kind of try to get that to zoom in. So it looks like that it has a total of 4 magnets in one edge and 3 in the corner, and that they're supposed to repel each other, hence the name Repulsion. So I'm definitely really curious to see kind of what this end result is gonna feel like. Moving on, we have a card that just talks about, I guess, the timeline of SpeedCube development, then just some other little details. So I'm actually gonna scan this QR code really quick and see what it does. Okay, so the QR code didn't really do much, just took you to a chat link, but let's get into the cube itself. So the cube is 56 millimeters, which is pretty much the standard size. And I have not yet done first turns, but it does feature the YJ half bright color scheme. So let's go ahead and see how it feels. Whoa, this is really interesting. It's insanely fast and pretty freaking loose. I mean, look at that. So it does feel a lot like the MGC version 1. I'll have to take it apart and see if it actually is, but the feeling is super unique because you can actually see when I turn slowly that it's like incredibly bumpy. So like right there, kind of like locked into place because the magnets are now attracting and then they're repelling right there. So it's a combination of magnets that are attracting and repelling to get this unique feel. I do think that the repelling magnets are what are contributing to the layer speed being so much faster. The MGC version 1 I know was a lot more on the slow controllable side. So if this is indeed an MGC version 1, it's a massive difference. Let's go ahead and pop a center cap. So nothing really special here, just a basic screw spring structure. I was kind of half expecting to see like the MGC Elite dual adjustment system, but I guess not in this one. Go ahead and pop out some pieces. Okay, so here's like what the internal looks like. I know with it being a black plastic cube, it's a bit hard to see, so I'll probably overlay a little bit of B-roll, but you can see these like interesting divots or kind of like indents right here on the edge, as well as at the bottom of the center, as well as there's like kind of this track that goes along the bottom of the centerpiece and the edge. So I'll try to get, like I said, some good shots of that for you. The pieces themselves, I really don't remember what an MGC version 1 looks like off the top of my head, but I don't remember it looking quite like this. So again, with the black pieces, it is a bit hard to see, but it's definitely a little bit more angular at the foot of the corner stock than I remember it being. And the edge is, definitely a little bit different. So we have these grooves right there, and then the track there I was mentioning before, and then that kind of like little cutout. So it is a cap design, and I will try to pop off the cap and see what the magnets look like. So unfortunately, with the tools that are currently available, I was unable to pop off the cap on the edge piece. That thing is really far on there. If I am able to get it off by the time the video is edited, we'll include some B-roll of the inside of the edge. So talking about the overall stability, despite how kind of like loose and fast the cube is, it's decently stable, but it is just extremely flexible. So it's a weird feeling because the core feels stable, but the outer pieces feel like they're kind of trying to hang on and match the core in terms of stability, and they really aren't accomplishing that, which maybe with some tensioning and lubrication that would change. Corner cutting is actually pretty, I don't know, it's really weird because of the magnetic attraction. You can see that like right here, it's like stuck. So I can't really do like a 45-degree corner cut. Well, actually I can. So it's weird because the cube kind of like wants to almost like complete a turn or move back. So again, it's attracting there, not attracting in the middle, it's repelling, and then it's attracting. So very, very unique feel. Again, pretty much on all these cubes, the corner cutting is gonna be around 45 degrees, which is now like the industry standard. So it has a really clacky feel, which I kind of like because it's very unique. But definitely we're gonna have to do something about these tensions if I am going to be speed solving on this. When it comes to the price, I have no idea what this is gonna be priced for, if it is gonna be for sale. We do supposedly have some on hold for us, but again, until they're on our website, I don't wanna make any promises for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick solve on this, and we will see just sort of like what times I can get and how the cube actually can handle under solving conditions. So let me switch over. Whoa. So it's a very, very unique feel. Let me try another one. I really think that if it's tightened, that'll help, but it just feels, it's a very just weird kind of sensation to get used to. So let's see. I'm so rusty when it comes to making a good cross. I think that what's throwing me off is just the way that it's like, see, I just overshot because the magnets like attracted over here and caused me to do, I believe it was a U2 instead of what I needed. So I don't really know how well this is gonna work for every SpeedCuber, but I think that it's gonna be designed for a very specific kind of SpeedCuber that enjoys this kind of feel, because it is nice, it's just I'm not currently very used to it and able to really, I would say, like use it to its max. Like it's almost kind of forcing me to turn a little bit slower. Wrong PLL. Yeah, I don't know, this is not going too well for me. So I'm gonna do one more solve. And so 12.48 was my best solve on this, which isn't really great for me, but I just think I need to really set this cube up and take a little bit closer look at it. Overall, it's a really cool and unique concept, so I'm really happy that YJ is branching out and trying different things. By no means is the cube not good, it just is something that I really need to get used to. So I do plan on doing a follow-up review on this cube if you guys are interested. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in the next video, and special thanks to YJ for sending this out to me.